Rundown.
What's going on, everybody? John Anthony, Chairshot Sports, a sport kind of affiliate, as always, powered by Zone Energy. Man, what a Raw we have after an amazing wrestling weekend, from All In to Evolution, Saturday Main Event, Great American Bash, you name it, around the gauntlet of companies, man. Raw delivered tonight. We have a lot to talk about. Let's just get right into it. Obviously, joining me tonight is the host of the Lowdown over on Wednesday nights, Everything AEW We Were Afraid to Ask. Jesse B, how we doing? Is my mic off? Is it me? Am I the problem? Jess, you're frozen. Let it go. Let it go. All right. Jess is going to figure that out, man. What a Raw we had. Obviously, you guys watched it from start to finish. You saw what just happened, how we ended it up. Obviously, I got this. You see the shirt I'm repping, baby. I got my boy, the OTC1. Now, that shirt, I got to cop that today. You know it's hitting WWE Shop quick. She did. Isaiah, what's going on? Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate you guys. Man, woo! Wow, what a Raw we had after this weekend. Let's jump right into it. Naomi, your new World Women's Champion, makes her way down to the ring. People are going nuts. They got the caution tape. They got the briefcases. And Naomi's like, nah. Or as my boy Mike from the Running, nah. Keep that shit to yourself. Keep it. We don't want to hear that shit. I don't want your shit. What's up, Casper Reed? Thank you so much. It was intense. What an episode. Excited to talk about it. Jesse B will be back joining me momentarily. She's like, no. You keep that shit to yourself. Don't bring it over here. Y'all weren't feeling the glow. Don't be feeling me now, baby. I love this Naomi. Y'all were asking about when she was going to get her flowers, when she was going to be able to get that come up. We're here. She's here, man. And this is amazing. I cannot wait for this run. So happy for it. What's going on, Ariel? He is back. He is him, the OTC1. We will get into that as well. So yeah, pretty much Naomi's like, listen, to all you raggedy heifers out there, you want some of this, come get some, because I'm here for it. And I think we all could have known the two people are going to come out to this promo once she came out. Rhea Ripley does her whole thing where I don't proceed with caution. I'm a reckless kind of individual. Here comes EO. You beat me. So Rhea, get back to the line. I'm the one who lost it. So listen, this is how we're going to do this. At the end of the day, man, I've said this before. SummerSlam night 1 and 2. I'm going night 2, but night 1 is going to slap as well. Obviously, they're going to stack these up. And what's going on, Jesse? You froze up. You back? No sound. Hola, ¿cómo está? Jesse? I don't know what's going on. All right, Jesse's back. Oh, hello?
Can you hear me?
There you are. Hey there. Jesse B's back. Wicked low. So whatever you're doing, turn your volume up a little bit so we can hear you.
Okay.
Awesome stuff. I was just talking about the opening promo. Obviously, Naomi told everyone kind of go pound sand. I don't want your shit. You weren't feeling the glow. You're not feeling me now. Obviously, here comes Rhea. Here comes EO. I was waiting for someone to come out and make it official. Here comes AP. Obviously, he's like, SummerSlam, night 1 and 2 is gonna blow the roof off, the proverbial roof, because MetLife is an open stadium. They're gonna blow the roof off the place, and the only way to do that is to go blockbuster, to go big, to go above and beyond, and that is a triple threat match of what you kind of saw last night, but now we're gonna get it officially. You have Naomi, you have Rhea Ripley, you have Io Sky for the Raw World Women's Championship. Night 1 or 2, obviously they're not going to announce the nights as we get closer. 19 days remaining. I have my tickets for night 2, but I'm sure they want everyone to buy 1 and 2, and then they'll announce probably a week out of what goes what, just like they do with WrestleMania. So, amazing segment. I think all of us saw where this was going. The only thing short of this was having them fight on night 1, meaning Rhea and Io have them fight on night 1, and then face Naomi at night 2, kind of the way I saw that going any other way. But a triple threat match is going to be amazing from start to finish. I don't really see Naomi giving it up here. I think she has a little bit of a run. Does not give it up, but we never know what can happen. It's WWE. But with that being said, your thoughts as far as the big segment with Naomi and those 2 young ladies, the 3 ladies, and are defending that title at SummerSlam in a triple threat match.
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
I don't know what the hell's going on with my computer tonight.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Or you can't hear me. I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay. I don't know what the hell's going on with my computer tonight. It's being really stupid. No, I'm excited for this match. Actually, I'm very glad that Naomi got out of the program with Bianca and Jade, and that she's moving over to Raw, and that this is going to be a fresh new start for her.
Yeah, I'm pumped. It's going to be great, man. This triple threat match is going to be epic. I'm excited for it. I think a lot of cool stories are going to come out of this. Like she said, there's a lot of. She's not unfamiliar with Raw, but there's a lot of people in the back that she's going to be able to get her hands on. So very, very excited for that. I think she walks out of SummerSlam night 1 or 2 as still your Raw World Women's Champion, and hopefully she runs that belt down in WrestleMania and has an epic match. Internally, I feel like it's going to be Bianca and Naomi at WrestleMania, probably in night 2 extravaganza, and Bianca taking it off of Naomi, and Naomi kind of riding off into the sunset. It's no secret that her and Jimmy Uso, looking to start a family after this run. So, and that makes sense too, because Jimmy's probably going to jump back in to the bloodline or the OTC bloodline, whatever parallel universe you're in. We're going to talk about that as we get to the end of the show. Obviously, Jimmy's going to take some time off as well after his stuff at War Games and WrestleMania. So I'm excited for that. That was a great way to open Raw. Raw did some awesome stuff. And the first 90 minutes of Raw tonight on Netflix was no men, all women, baby. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah. Tell me Paul can't book. Let's go. Like, dude, love it. Love myself some women's wrestling. We just kept it rolling from Evolution. I was here for it. It was awesome. Obviously, speaking of that, we got the Kabuki Warriors taking on Roxanne and Raquel. Again, hell of a match. Just the 4 of them. They did a great job at Evolution last night, but did awesome stuff tonight. Dom gets involved a little bit, kind of distracting a little bit with Kabuki Warriors. Could have had the win here. But Roxanne and Raquel walk out of here. They're winners. With Dom giving that little hand. Even with his doctor's note, the adrenaline was kicking in. He was feeling it, felt a little loose, wanted to get helped in, wanted to get involved in the match, was able to help out and get his ladies in Judgment Day the win. So Rox and Raquel walk out of there as your winners in that tag match. Your thoughts on the match and, moving forward for what's going on with Rox and Raquel moving into SummerSlam.
No, it was a good match. It was a good tag team match. There was a lot of back and forth. It flowed really well. That was one thing. It wasn't choppy like a lot of women's matches are. This was actually a really good one. So I liked it. I figured that Judgment Day was going to win. If they didn't take it off of them at Evolution, they're not going to take it off of them at some random Raw. So kind of knew that they were going to take the win. You know, they've got the nefarious win as Judgment Day usually does. So all in all, it was a pretty good match though.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff. Definitely good stuff for them. Obviously, Dom gets involved. That furthers the storyline down the road. Again, love when all the booking makes sense from start to finish, from 8:01 to 10:37, when things that happen at the beginning of the show or the segments make sense to the end segments. Always love when there's a connectivity throughout a show and obviously throughout a week and multiple weeks in the PLEs. Love when that happens in booking and storytelling. So then obviously we get this, we get the Dom stuff, we get Judgment Day. And shout out to Finn Balor looking amazing with 45 belts on that man. The true belt collector. Polishing all the belts, looking great with the women's tag, the Raw belts, the IC, looking like $1 million, man. The one I do need to see is Finn Balor walking away with a World Heavyweight Championship in the next 6 to 12 months, man. That's what I need. That's what I need to be seeing.
100%.
Whether it's on Raw, whether it's on Raw or SmackDown, I don't care, man. Give that man his
Finn
due.
needs that belt again.
He never got the rematch for the Universal Championship. Everyone it's like just sweeping it under the rug, man. Come on. Justice for Finn, man. Jesus. I need it. Staying in the back, we find Paul Heyman. Now, those of you that don't know and have not kept up with this past weekend of wrestling, Seth Rollins tweaked, quote unquote, his knee in a match with LA Knight as Saturday main event. LA Knight then got the win with a BFT, dropping Seth on his head. Gets the 1-2-3, but Seth is helped to the back. Reports are conflicting. I've talked to some folks over Body Slam. I've also talked to Sean Ross. It's conflicting. If this is a work, this is the most internal work that WWE has ever done, besides probably Vince killing himself in the limo, quote unquote. Talent, I have no idea. No, this would have to be a Seth Rollins, Paul Levesque joint. Maybe Paul Heyman. Oh, Paul Heyman probably knows, but this is close. This is as close to the chest you're going to get if this is a work. This is nuts. But there's a lot of conflicting reports of like what it could be. But we'll talk about that a little bit later as we get into it. But Paul Heyman pretty much is like, I have no info. And Paul has to know what's going on because the way he sold the promo, it's just like, I have no info. All I know is this man is Money in the Bank. Is a Money in the Bank champion until June. So until we're crashing the time frame around June, there's nothing I really got to worry about. And then kind of puts over Braun Breaker. That heavily puts over Braun Breaker in this gauntlet match. As you know, just the man who's going to punch his stamp into the World Heavyweight Championship picture. Go on to beat Gunther and become your new reigning defending World Heavyweight Champion on Raw, Braun Breaker. A rousing promo for Braun from Paul. Loved it. Loved all of it. This told me nothing, and this is how. And a lot of us have watched wrestling for a long time. Just I know you have too, myself, and there's so much big. Everyone out here has 5 burners. Everybody in WWE, everyone in AEW, Tony's got them. Everyone's got burners. So they all see what everyone's talking about. They're kind of playing the cards and pulling the strings that way. So now, obviously, why would you have someone come out? Because you would think Seth would come out to the ring on his crutches and be like, guys, I was in Birmingham today, and yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I don't think it's going to be a year, but it's going to take me a little bit to get back. And when I do, I can guarantee you I'm going to be going for that World Heavyweight Championship or something like that. So with him not coming out, now you're like, it's a work. Maybe he has a little bit of a pull. They fix it. He misses a couple weeks, and he still comes out of SummerSlam. But we'll see what happens. But Paul Heyman did his due diligence. He sold it. Did a great job. Staying backstage again. We go into the Bayley Lyra match, a 2 out of 3 falls match here on Raw to see who will face Becky at SummerSlam for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Obviously, Lyra does her a great interview in the back. Lyra's been great on the mic the past month and a half, and she's pretty much like, I'm sick of everyone asking about Bayley. I want you to be talking to me about my Intercontinental Championship, which I'm going to win off of Becky. Too many B's in this match. Off of Becky at SummerSlam, and then Bayley rolls up on her and pretty much is like, you want it, I need this, best bet for you, stay out of my way. Shoulder checks her, she's walking out of there. We go into the match. Awesome match between Lyra and Bayley. Great stuff. Bayley gets the first pin, Lyra gets the second, and then as we're going to see who gets the third, Isaiah, I feel that, man, a lot. It could have went either way. Man. But like I said last night, whoever watching the prediction show before we got into the run before the rundown of it last night was whoever was going to eat the pin at Evolution was not going to get their shot at SummerSlam, and they did an end around of a 2 out of 3 falls to make still Bayley look strong, but Bayley took that awesome back shoulder pin from Becky. That was amazing moment. So obviously going into that with Isaiah's comment, Lyra just dominates. Bailey has some great moves, but at the end of the day, Nightwing 1-2-3. Lyra walks out your winner here out of 2 out of 3 falls match and goes on to SummerSlam, whether it be night 1 or 2, taking on Becky for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Excited for it. This match is going to be good. Dare I say this might be where Lyra might get this belt back on the grand stage. It's when the lights are bright, because then we kind of start playing it toward the end of the year, maybe even Rumble, Chamber, maybe WrestleMania. I don't know how long they want to put it out with Lyra and Becky, but we'll see what happens. But your thoughts as far as the 2 and 3 match, the 2 out of 3 falls match, your thoughts with Lyra walking out of there as a champion?
I wanted Bailey to win. I don't know what's going on with Bailey and her creative right now. I don't know why they're making her lose every single match she's in lately. It just seems like, I don't know. She pissed somebody off, because she's definitely not getting the opportunities that everybody else is getting. But good for Lyra. She gets her opportunity at SummerSlam to go against Becky. Should be a good match. I would have preferred to see Becky and Bailey, but it is what it is.
So Bailey has come out and said that she's here. She's kind of almost in a CM Punk role on the women's side. She's been down in NXT. She's been coaching, helping out. Bailey has no problem putting over younger talent, newer talent, which is why you see Lyra winning here and going on to SummerSlam. Kind of to answer some of a little bit of your question. Bailey's been kind of open about that as far as giving to the future. She has less behind her than she does in front of her. Probably reverse that, in front of her than behind her. She's been down in NXT doing the jobs there. And obviously someone like Lyra, who she has history with down in NXT, and this makes perfect sense. This is very much very Becky-esque, Bailey-esque, and letting Lyra get the win going on to face Becky. And if she does get the win against Becky, then moving that on, maybe Becky and Bailey run something back. But that's kind of why you see her taking these L's to someone like that, especially in the triple threat. But we'll see what happens as far as SummerSlam. I think the match is going to be fire. Bailey definitely has 1 or maybe 2 world championship runs ahead of her when the time is right, and that's probably somewhere in the middle of 2026. So we'll see what happens. Then we get Stephanie McCord in the back. Obviously talking about her big win over the Battle Royal over at Evolution. La Primera, obviously, what's going to happen, talking to her about as far as Paris, who she might challenge. Chelsea Green interrupts, calls her late Primavera. Awesome stuff, as Chelsea Green does. Obviously, she pisses off Stephanie McCord. The Hervis getting away, and she's like, well, I have a match with a Hall of Famer, so you can look, but you can't touch. And that's how we leave it. As Chelsea goes into her match with Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella's first time in 7 years wrestling over on WWE Raw. Great match from the two. Obviously, Hervis gets involved. They try to help out Chelsea Green. But at the end of the day, man, Nikki Bella obviously has been training with Natty, whatever you want to call her. She's been doing a great job, looks in great shape. Doesn't really look at a lot of ring russes there. Hits the Rack Attack 2.0. I don't think Chelsea helped her too much on this. Looked a little weird and sketchy as far as the end, but she hits that the swinging RKO, gets the 1-2-3, and Nikki Bella moves on as a winner and kind of leaves Chelsea in the dust. And obviously they get the beatdowns on Nikki Bella after the bell rings, and Stephanie McCord does come out and helps Nikki. Don't know if that's going to parlay itself into a tag match, maybe on Raw. Don't know if it goes all the way to SummerSlam. Don't know if there's enough of a deep story enough to do that. But definitely I can guarantee you next week it's going to be probably the Hervis minus, obviously, Chelsea at ringside taking on Vicaire, and Nikki with another win there, building up those two as some of the big faces on the women's division in Raw. Your thoughts as far as the Bella Green match over on Raw and how that all turned out?
From what I watched of it, it was okay. I kind of tuned out during this match, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Just not a fan. So, but it's always nice to see Stephanie Vicaire out there, and the more we get to see her, the better.
Yeah, it was a good match, man. It was good stuff. Obviously, Chelsea Green does what she does in the ring at the end of the day. And yeah, Bella looked good, man. No ring rust out there. Looks great. Looks in great ring shape. Hit a pretty good solid finisher and gets a 1-2-3. So it's a long time, man. 7 years, Jesus. So good to see her back. Obviously, she's not here. She's not a one-hit wonder here to just do some nostalgia shit. She's here for a long run. So I'm probably some point sooner than later you might see some Brie mode with some Brie Bella joining her as well. And obviously, and then we get Karrion Kross with an amazing promo talking about Sami Zayn beating his ass in Providence this past Monday, beating him down, wanting to hear that Kross told the truth, wanting that out of Sami. This has got to be selling a match at SummerSlam. I don't know what night. Obviously, very very preferential to night 2. But Karrion and Sami on night 2 of SummerSlam night 1 tells me that Karrion, like we talked about last week, Karrion's here to stay. He's getting another promo, another match going to SummerSlam. Now it's the second PLE in a row. He's going to get one. Yeah, the one was in Saudi. People dog shitted it, whatever. Okay, it's in Saudi. Now he's probably going to get one at SummerSlam, one or two. So I think Karrion, like I said, I think Karrion's back. They play a lot of things close to the chest. And not to be perfectly honest with you, I think Karrion likes to play close to the chest. Karrion wants you to not know what he's doing. This isn't Paul. This isn't Nick. Like, oh, don't tell anybody. No, this is Karrion. Karrion's like, no, don't tell anybody. Fuck him. Yeah, I signed a contract. Big deal. Don't say shit on your. Don't say anything. Let people think. So we're sitting here in December doing this show, and everyone's like, "But is he gonna go to AEW?" No, it's been like 6-7 months now, guys. He's not going anywhere. He's clearly signed. He's just not going to announce it to everybody. Not everyone gets a sword from The Rock like Drew McIntyre. So, you know, it is what it is. Kross and Zayn at SummerSlam. No, thank you, Isaiah. Yeah, that's as soon as he started cutting the promo, he told Sami, stay at home, rest up, feel better. But when you do come back, be prepared to tell everybody that Kross told the truth. So I really don't like matches being made the week before. Like I don't want to find out on July 23rd, like 24th, that this is gonna be a match. That's just not fair to people who are buying tickets. But it is what it is. So I'm hoping next week Sami kind of comes in and Karrion's doing something piece of shit out of him and tells him he'll see him at SummerSlam. So that'd be the move. So I'm happy for that. So hopefully that happens.
Did you see the funny ass promo that he put up on Twitter earlier today?
I heard some guy's leg. You want to see it? There's he's
sitting there laughing about breaking some guy's leg.
There's security guards.
There's
security guards and security cameras right over there. Oh, we're just joking. Whatever you do, don't open that door. Whatever you do, don't do that.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Love again, and that's just oh my god, the man's a national treasure. And I said this like 2 months ago, maybe even a month ago. To let him go is company suicide. You're an idiot if you let that give him a check, have him fill in how many zeros he wants, and pay him. Like you let that man go, you're asking for whatever the hell you get after it's over. Want to see for real? Yeah. For real. Want to see a dead body? Stop clicking it. Okay, thank you.
I was trying to help.
Want to see a dead body? Oh, Mike from kicking out, dude. That was exactly what it was. It's like, you want to see it? Like, oh my god, there's a security camera. Just kidding. Just joking. Don't open that door though. Awesome shit. Then we go into the New Day. A lot of backstage stuff. But again, 3 weeks. Do it now. Do it 3 weeks out from your PLE. Make it fun. Make it quick. No promo. I know a lot of people here other company people, y'all have stopwatches watching TV. God bless you for doing that because that's fucking wild. The promos were quick. They weren't more than like 2 minutes. They got to the point. What you got to do, moving on to next week. So the New Day obviously is still here in the third stage of grieving. They bring a gift. What the hell happened to Austin Theory?
That's what I was wondering too.
Like I mean, I was hoping for him to be a member of shit. Maybe he's Plan B. Damn. Maybe he's Plan B. I don't know. But I'm like, dude, I get like Grayson Waller, but shit. I mean, I love Grayson Waller. Man, that man, again, him not doing the effect is killing TV. He's funny. He's an asshole. It's great, though. It's good comedic stuff. He's great. He's funny, sarcastic. But him just walking around the New Day, it's like the New Day just sucking in talent to not be successful. Like, dude, you're walking around in all black. Like, what are you doing? Be better. I expect way better from the New Day. This whole morning BS, I don't like this at all. It's lowbrow. It's very weird. You're better than that. Like, come out here and do something big about it. Don't do this. I don't know. I expect this from somebody from NXT that's been here for a couple of years. The New Day's walking around in like all black with umbrellas, veils. I'm like, what are you doing? Come on. And you got Grayson Waller with you, trying to give Adam Pearce human hair wigs that cost a lot. They do cost a lot. They are hard to come by. Human hair it costs a lot. But we're doing stupid jokes in the back now. This is not what I expect from the New Day, in the least. But it is what it is. Obviously, they find out New Day will be in a match or a series of matches next week to find out who's facing the Raw Tag Team Champions over at SummerSlam. So that's exciting to see. We'll see how that kind of maturates over the next couple of days as we head into next week. And then, man, all backstage stuff. I'm telling you.
Yeah, lots of promos.
But I like it, though, because it was quick, to the point. It was entertaining. And that's the big thing. For me, it was entertaining. It wasn't like just stupid something, like, aside from the New Day, because that was weird. But then, obviously, Adam Pearce catches Judgment Day walking out, and they're just like, hey, yeah, cool, out. He's like, yo, Dom, I saw you out there, man. I saw you getting involved with that doctor's note, though. And the same thing I said, he was loose, adrenaline, he was feeling it, man. He just wanted to kind of get a little up, want to get help out, do his thing. And he's like, yeah, but I got this doctor's note, though. He said, that's great. That's awesome. No, your doctor's note. But you're getting reevaluated next Monday, though. So if that goes through, you and AJ Styles, the ink won't even be dry on that contract before I tell you you're facing him at SummerSlam. And again, it makes sense. It was a minute and a half. AJ just being a fool, praying to God and doing the whole meet the fuckers eye thing. And again, I like it. I like that kind of shit. I like it's stupid. It's funny. You're like, but it's setting up matches. So obviously SummerSlam, we're gonna get AJ, we're gonna get Dom. That I pray to God is night 2. Oh my God, what I would not get. Dom probably walks out as champion, but to see both of those guys go out in the ring is going to be amazing. So another great promo. I was here for it. The Rusev promo. Still referencing being a god. Maybe he's a saint. Still kind of going back to the AEW shit. What are we doing? Pick one. What are you going to do? Pick a company, bro. Sheamus knew he was going to get his ass kicked. That's why I'm here. And him and Sheamus, they talk about it's not over. That was the appetizer. We're moving into the main course. Pretty sure dessert's going to be a SummerSlam, but we'll see what happens. Probably as like your kickoff or some shit like that. But Rusev needs to sew up this thing with Rusev and this whole like League of Nations throwback shit to like all back in the day. Get Rusev put him his ass down at NXT. I don't even care. Get him with some new blood, man. Him and Sheamus. I don't need a best of 7 here. I hope it's 3. It's that match, one more next week, and then one more at SummerSlam. Call it. Clock it. Put Rusev somewhere else. Move his ass to SmackDown after SummerSlam. I don't care. But damn, man, like Rusev, but then he runs an Aleister Black. You don't want to do that yet because then you're running back an old rivalry from another company. You don't want to put him there yet. So we'll see what happens. But Rusev, weird booking, but I do like him and Sheamus' matches, though. They do have great chemistry. They do kill it. So we'll see what happens.
It is really weird booking. Ever since he came back, his booking is odd.
Again, though, the same thing happened with Trinity. Naomi. And everyone's like, what are you doing? Doesn't make any sense. What is he doing? And then in 6 months, he's going to be some crazy-ass storyline. And be like, oh, wow, okay. That's the thing. That's what you get. Again, the difference of the companies. Long-term booking in one. And the other one is immediate. It goes quick. Back to on to the next one. On to the next one. It's just how it works in the realms of whatever night you watch. So it's just how it is. So maybe in 3 months, Rusev is in a bomb-ass storyline heading for the Undisputed Championship. So we'll see what happens. But I agree. It's weird. But Aleister, too, everyone's like, oh, Aleister, after Truth, now it's Priest. Who knows what happens after Priest? So you just got to let it you got to let him cook. On Mondays and Fridays, you got to let him cook. Whereas if you watch other days, it's like kind of there, happens the next week, moving on to the next. So it comes with the territory, I guess. But then let's get into part of our main event. Gunther comes out, cuts in a pretty good promo as far as just trashing the rest of Goldberg now that he's retired. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me get in here real quick. Hold on, Mike. That's actually a really good point. I saw that on social. The Truth, Mellow, and Street Profit tees. I need it. They need it. You know who needs it? Mellow needs it. Ron's good. The Street Profits are okay. Mellow needs that shit. I got Jelly Roll. I got Jelly Roll in a tag team match at SummerSlam, night 1 or 2. But Mello is just chilling on the sidelines. The number 1 draft pick of SmackDown a year ago is just chilling on the sidelines with no match right now. So I'm here for it, man. If Truth knows to give back, man. If Truth is taking his ass and he's driving now. So if he's taking that man, he's elevating him into something else. I'm here for it. Mello maybe gets to the Street Profits because obviously Miz is out for a long time. Whether it be a long time or the whole time, I don't know. But Maurice was on television the other night, so I think that debunked a lot of rumors. But Ariel wanted to say hi to Jesse. What's going on, Ariel?
Well, hey, Ariel.
But yeah, no, it's yeah. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I like it. I like it. But those four could be a trio. It makes sense. Profits just lost their belts. Ron probably he probably signed at least a 2-year deal. Coming back. Mello's got nothing going on. My man is sitting here as an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle winner, just chilling. Nothing. Let's get them all in a group. Make it happen, man. I'm here for it. I think that'd be cool. Gunther obviously comes out, kind of shreds whatever's left of Goldberg's name in WWE, and F off the Peacock, man, for cutting off that shit. Like that was
that was shitty.
Let him give his fucking retirement speech. I was so pissed. Like that sucks. Say what you want about the man, Oldberg, whatever the hell you let the man talk. Holy shit.
I'm not a fan, but give him his fucking retirement speech. Give him at least fucking 5 minutes to give the goddamn speech before cutting his ass off.
Yeah. And I jumped in too. The Truth Coalition. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, no, and I went and watched it online what happened, what he said, and I'm like, dude, you couldn't let that man talk for 4 minutes. He literally just put like the company over, put his son over, because Gage just said if football doesn't work out, he's gonna be a wrestler. So you have the second coming of Goldberg. Like, thanked everyone in the ring, thanked WWE, and just said it's not gonna be another Goldberg. Got up on the turnbuckle, was crying, and got fireworks going off. What the hell, man? Jesus, like, yeah, I saw that. I thought that was some dog shit. If that's true or not, and that's what Brett said, it's dog shit. Brett needs to give it up. Brett needs to really give it up, man. Listen, I met Bret Hart twice. No shade on the man. Great career, awesome wrestler, man. But if that's what he said, no, it's dog shit. It's dog shit.
What'd Brett say this time?
I would have pulled the plug as soon as his entrance music hit. Shut up. Shut up. You're not even relevant anymore. Go hold another new promotion's belt up in the air and piss on the other one. Like, dude, I'm done with you. Like, he's a flavor of the month. He goes wherever he can get some likes and get some cred and get some money. Get out of here, man. I'm done. The fact that AEW had him hold the inaugural belt up was trash to me. And like, you could have found 15 other people to do that, but you got Bret Hart, dude. Bad idea. Don't do that. You could have had a whole other people hold that belt up, bro. But it is what it is. But yeah, so we get Gunther in the ring. Very much like, I blew him up. I choked him out. I pulled him. And the only question I have is who's next? And that's probably Gunther's catchphrase for the next 6 months. Since he beat Goldberg, I guess that kind of gives it to him. But yeah, so obviously here, before he can get done with that, here comes Braun Breaker, who was the first entrant into the World Heavyweight Championship gauntlet match to decide who's going to face Gunther at SummerSlam. Comes down with Paul, and Paul does his little introduction, and Gunther's like, yeah, I know who you are. I got nothing to say to you. I don't really care what you have to say. I'm going to leave. Braun gets in his way. They have the little pleasantries, whatever, and Gunther's like, great, yeah, I'm still leaving him out. So Braun starts off the said World Heavyweight Championship gauntlet over on Raw to see who will face Gunther at SummerSlam in the main event. I would assume night 1. John Cena and Cody Rhodes main eventing night 2. So we start with Braun. Penta comes out. Great. Let me first say, like, usually gauntlet matches, again, a gauntlet, like not a gauntlet. In this gauntlet, it's one when you get a pinfall, the next person comes out. So obviously, great match. Well, there's other matches that do that, and everyone gets in the ring and things like that. So this way, person comes down, they have a match. That whatever the 1, 2, 3 is a pinfall of that, the next person comes up, and then they keep going. So I know you know. I'm explaining for everyone watching. So Penta comes out. They have a great match. Springboard spear, 1, 2, 3. Braun sends his ass running out. He's done. As soon as LA Knight's music hit here, I knew LA Knight was out winning. So as soon as that music hit, it was either one or the other tonight. And as soon as this one hit, I knew it was the other who was going to get this. So Braun was not going start to finish. LA Knight comes out. Great match. I say match because they went for a good 15 minutes. Possibly 12, maybe 15 minutes. Great match. But still at the end of the day, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Braun, and that's what I mean, though. That you lose the gauntlet, that's okay. Because you went out there for 40, no, not including the Roman Reigns, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, just got your ass whooped, and it wasn't blown up. He didn't need a lot of rest. He looked great. He's just, listen, Heyman hit the nail on the head. My man's a Steiner. When you're the nephew of Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner's your father, there's such big shoes, clown shoe size to fill. And Braun, I think, realized that at a young age. When you look like Scott and wrestle like Rick, holy shit. Yeah. Like, God bless you if you're going to get into the wrestling business. And Braun has checked every single box since he's been in NXT and gotten the call up to Raw. So that boy's getting the rocket on him in another 2-3 years. You look at some Roman Reigns shit. Not saying like a constant title reign, but always being in the title picture. Some Triple H stuff, if you will, like back from the 90s, where if he's not fighting for it, he has it. So that's going to be some good stuff to see with Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Braun Breaker, he's something else, man.
He's the real deal.
Yeah.
Like I said, growing up, like you see on TV, like I don't want to rehash what I just said, but yeah, like you see Scott, like your uncle is built like a fucking house. His muscles have muscles. Yeah. And then Rick Steiner, it can wrestle probably for like hour and a half and not get blown up. It's Rick is a enigma. So you take the two of them, and if you're his son and nephew, and you go, so that's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta be. Oh, okay. And I've watched his workouts, man. The dude does not stop. He's in the gym for an hour and a half, just going nuts. It's crazy stuff, man. But I'm very, very excited to see what Braun Breaker brings to this company the next 15 to 20 years, man. It's going to be crazy. We'll be saying this name a lot on these shows, and it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
No, Michael, thank you. That's a match. You want to talk a long. What was it, Grease? When he looks at John Travolta, long distance running, long-term storytelling. Gage is in NXT. He comes up. Who's the first dude to greet his ass? Braun Breaker. Like, what? Oh, man. From the Steiner Goldberg shit? Yo, stop. Oh, my God. That's long-term storytelling. Oh, my God. So, obviously, Penta gets sent away. LA Knight, he gets hurt up by Big Bronson Reed. Obviously, no disqualifications in this match. And I liked how they kept it soft. They kept it where it wasn't all, because you could have had every match here. Someone come down. You could have had Sammy come down. Maybe not Sammy. Okay, no, Sammy probably not because of the cross stuff. But you could have other people come down. They did make it light. They saved it for when it needed to be there. So I like that. So LA Knight obviously gets his ass taken to him by Bronson Reed off the ropes. Braun gives it to him. 1, 2, 3, gets a spear, sends LA Knight home. Here comes your ex-world heavyweight champion, the Yeet Man himself, 4 letters, 1 word. Jey Uso hits the ring, and those guys had a great match as well. Again, great stuff. Jey hits his own little spear. So I got for notes. Yeah, hit the super kick, hit the spear. But what happens at the end of the day, man? 1, 2, 3, baby. I'm telling you. Sends Jey Uso home. Now leaves only one man. One man left in the gauntlet. Best in the world. The voice of the voiceless. The Second City Saint. CM Punk. And I knew CM Punk was going to win. And not because, maybe because he was the last guy. But once they got a close-up of Phil, I saw that he hit the hair dye. And I went, oh, he's getting ready for SummerSlam. Oh, he's getting ready for TV, baby. Like, he's got the brow back. I was like, oh, come on, man. That's a dead giveaway. Now I know you're going to win. Shit. Go back.
You did your hair for this.
Go back and look. He's got the brown streaks, and the gray underneath on the side by the ears. And I went, oh, you did your hair for this? You're not losing this damn match. All right. Well, hey, good on you, bro. I appreciate it. Phil is always a fresh looking man when he gets his hair done like that. Tries to throw it back to what he was doing back in the early 2000s. But those two also had a great match. At the end of the day, Phil outsmarts everybody, gets the GTS, gets the 1, 2, 3 with Jay getting involved as well. And CM Punk wins your gauntlet match, is going on to SummerSlam, probably night 1, taking on Gunther for the Raw World Heavyweight Championship. This is I don't want to get, obviously we're going to do prediction shows. I don't want to go too crazy into it, but the Seth Rollins stuff makes a lot of sense to me because who's the two people that Seth Rollins and his cronies have been messing with the most? It's been CM Punk and LA Knight, which is why I said to you earlier when LA Knight was in the 3rd spot, I went, shit, it's Punk. It's Punk. Again, Punk's gonna get this. Punk winning this belt, not too far away from what could happen because it would Seth again. I think people are selling a little more than what it is. I think he's gonna come back sooner, but. Punk getting that belt, that's what he's wanted. He runs around. Now people are tuning into Netflix. People are going nuts. He has the belt, yada, yada, yada. And unexpectedly, Seth cashes in on Punk, and then they further that kind of shit going to Mania. But, and then Punk has to get his man. He wins the Rumble and has to get his shot. All that, yada, 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 whatever you want to do it. However you want to book it. But I think with Seth Rollins' injury is it was probably one of the two. And this is CM Punk's gain. And I think he might possibly get that belt on night 1 at SummerSlam. It's a big event. It's the first two night extravaganza for SummerSlam. You want to get people talking. You want people to get crazy about it. What better way to have CM Punk take out Gunther and win the World Heavyweight Championship walking into that Netflix Monday night after SummerSlam, after a night that probably Cody Rhodes probably beats John Cena as being goes back to being QB1. So it's a lot of stuff that could go down. We'll talk about that more in the next 18 days that we have left going to SummerSlam. But CM Punk is your winner. He wins the gauntlet. He is taking on Gunther. And here comes the enormous beatdown on Punk and J-Man. Seth Rollins' boys is taking the business. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, putting the hurt down on these boys. And I think a lot of people talked about it. A lot of people were thinking about it. It was talked about a lot of people. Your man's back. The tribal chief, the OTC one, the head of the table. My man Roman Reigns makes his triumphant return on Netflix, on Raw, makes his return tonight, comes down, makes the save. Superman punches and spears for everybody, helps Jey Uso up. And again, as soon as I see my man's holding, I got to put the picture up on Twitter. You see my man's with the hands like this, automatically one thing. What's the first two words that come to my head? War Games. They're already setting up Survivor Series in San Diego. They're already doing it. They're already looking. If Seth is out, you're looking at these guys recruiting some people. Maybe Plan B gets involved. Jimmy probably makes the come over from SmackDown. So it's going to be good. I'm excited. But Roman Reigns is back. Obviously, if it's SummerSlam season, Roman Reigns is going to be on TV. I had him making his comeback at SummerSlam. But obviously, I'm sure he might have some kind of match or something to do night 1 or 2 of this crazy 2-night pay-per-view. Jesse, your thoughts as far as the gauntlet, CM Punk walking out, your number 1 contender for Gunther's championship, and the tribal chief Roman Reigns making his return tonight on Netflix.
Oh, the gauntlet was great. I really enjoyed the gauntlet match. Braun Breaker fucking killed it. I mean, what a worker, like we just talked about. So, I mean, 45 minutes total that he was in that match.
Nuts.
That's just an insane amount of time for one person to go and not be completely fucking gassed. So that was pretty fucking impressive right there. And every match that he had was just as impressive as the last one. He looked fresh. He looked like he hadn't already gone through 2 or 3 matches prior to that. So It was a really good gauntlet match. I really liked it. I was shocked that he didn't win it when he started running it back. I thought he might win it and they might put him in the place of Seth Rollins since Seth is hurt. But no, it was a good match. It's going to be interesting to see how it pans out between Gunther and CM Punk and see what kind of chemistry they have since we've seen them together in the ring before.
Yeah, that's gonna be the big thing. I mean, hopefully they rehearse that, get some stuff going on. But yeah, as far as your thoughts going to SummerSlam, Roman Reigns made his return tonight. Your thoughts as far as him being back, and where you think he interjects himself as far as the title picture for Raw and or SmackDown?
Well, they could. Well, I don't think he's going to interject himself into the title picture quite yet. At least not for SummerSlam, of course, since it's already panned out. Um, if Seth does come back on SummerSlam and cash in, I definitely can see him going against Seth and going towards Seth. But if not, he'll definitely go against CM Punk once CM Punk takes that belt from Gunther.
Yeah, see, that's my thought. That's my thought process. I feel like that's gonna be the goal. Like CM Punk kind of gets it, and then he wins it, and then it's Roman Punk. So I think with Seth going down again, we don't know. I kicked it off with this. There's a lot of convoluted stuff going on. Nobody knows really what's going on. Is it a work? Is it not a work? The underlying theory, which is easy. It's lazy reporting. And shout out to Metzler because I saw this shit with him talking about this. Oh well, it's an underlying injury, and they're selling the spot, and they want. Shut up. Like, come on. If he was hurt, he get the damn thing done. The briefcase is good for a year. Like, don't do this whole weird thing where like WWE is like smoke and mirror shit. Like, but at the end of the day, I think Seth is out for a little bit. Probably they're going to give you the 3 to 6 month thing. Same thing. I talked about it last night. You get the whole thing where it was Triple H and Seth and Mania, and Paul's like, "Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? What's a one-legged man in an ass kicking contest gonna do to me?" And Seth walks out there with the one crutch and just throws the crutch away, and then they go at it at WrestleMania. So, I mean, I'm not one for recycling storylines that quick, but it's been a minute. But to see kind of Seth kind of limping around and kind of throw it away and cash in because everyone's like, "Well, he's limping. He can't do shit to me." So that'd be kind of cool to see. But again, yeah, throwing it back to old storylines, never wrong with that. But just we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, this episode was great. We talked about it. The promos were in the back. There was a lot of those, but they were short, sweet, to the point. Obviously, 19 days, less than 3 weeks away from SummerSlam. We got to start building things up. We have 5 matches officially right now on the men's and the women's side as well, along with the actually both the men's and the women's world championships are set, and then we have the 5th match right now of Randy Orton, Jelly Roll taking on Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Those are the 5 matches right now that are etched into SummerSlam right now. So we'll see what happens when they roll out the night 1 and night 2 itinerary for who's going to be eating pretty good. Whoever got tickets for those nights. So, but the show was good, man. The matches were good. They were tight. The gauntlet, I think, delivered. You and me both agreed on that. It was definitely good. What's going on, Steven? Thank you for jumping in, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, they built up the storylines for the Judgment Day, built up the Liv stuff, and Finn just Finn doing what he does, man, and just kind of feeding into him being happy Liv isn't there, feeding into all that stuff. The Gauntlet, CM Punk, Gunther, that's going to be cool. The New Day, and obviously, I don't know where, I don't know how. I can pretty much sit here and tell you Nikki Bella is going to have a part in SummerSlam. I don't know if it's going to be with Stephanie Vicaire. I don't know. But again, I think that was supposed to be that path was supposed to be the Liv Morgan side quest. Yeah. With her getting hurt, I think that kind of again, they brought her back. It's not supposed she said it on TV. This isn't a one-off. So Evolution was not some one little battle royal, gets kicked out and that's it. So maybe they're aligning her with Vicaire and they find out some little thing down the road, maybe with the Hervis. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. But overall, I think the show was good, man. They delivered tonight, went a little bit over. I liked it. But I'm excited, obviously, for SmackDown. The next 2 weeks, the next 2 Raws is going to be epic as they start naming matches and start naming stuff going on. So it's going to be an exciting time rolling into the next 18 days over SummerSlam and MetLife. So it's going to be fun.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Good stuff.
It's going to be a good lead up.
Yeah. I'm glad it wasn't like the 2-week lead up into Evolution, but they definitely. I mean, a lot of the things are there. You just need, like I said, the things tonight. You just need to connect the dots and make it make sense, and then to kind of link them up. Mike with some comments as well. Don't know who it is. Don't know what they want. But Nikki has a certain set of skills that make her a nightmare for John and Jess. I was very overcritical of the match tonight with Nikki Bella, and I will sit here and tell you, as someone who's not a member of the Bella Army, she definitely looked really good. And shout out to Natalia. She got her ready. She looked good. And her finisher, say what you want. I think Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea sandbagged. That's not her deal. But whatever happened at the end, I don't know. But Chelsea did not help her in the least, getting her up, hitting her the rack attack too. But aside from that, I think the match was pretty good with the rack attack 2.0 with her winning with that. So, the next couple of Raws is going to be good. SmackDown's going to be epic. We just found out John Cena and Cody Rhodes are going to be on the same roof this upcoming Friday, so that's going to be good shit as well. I'm very, very excited to see what happens on TNA this upcoming Thursdays. I will be live at Slammiversary in Long Island. So very excited for that this upcoming Sunday. So good stuff. I got Slammiversary, and then 2 weeks after that, I got SummerSlam. So I'm pumped. But yeah, awesome stuff. Thank you for joining me, Jess. I appreciate you. Where can everyone find you on this? Where can everyone find you on the socials when you're not talking Raw, SmackDown, or AEW?
You can find me at Jess Skywalker 10 on X and at JessieB1705 on TikTok.
Stuck the landing. All right, good shit.
Getting better.
We're getting there. Awesome. You can find me on Mondays, Fridays, Thursdays talking WWE, Raw, SmackDown, also talking TNA, and on Wednesdays exclusively over on bodyslam.net doing my week of wrestling. Review all the hottest topics going on in AEW, WWE, TNA, all over, any kind of other promotions. And also this tomorrow night, you can catch myself and Mike Norton from the Mob Squad, Two Stooges collaboration. We'll be doing the NXT Rewind. I believe one of the only shows you're going to find on X and on YouTube covering NXT after it's over on the CW. So definitely tune in for that. Check out the X to see where to click in the link for that. So we're excited to bring that show to you guys as well. It's going to be fun stuff. Me and Mike got some fun stuff planned for you guys. So we're excited. Yeah, man, if anyone's going to be out, if you're watching this, you're going to be a Slammiversary this upcoming Sunday, man, get at me, get at my DMs, man. Let's get together, grab a brew, get some pictures. Let's enjoy it. Fire main event, Mike Santana, Trick Williams, and Joe Hendry, man, going for the TNA Championship. And watching Jacy Jane, who just retained her title over at Evolution last night, taking on Masha Slamovich for the winner-take-all, title versus title. That's going to be an amazing match. And obviously the tag team ladder match as well, featuring the Hardys. I'm pumped for that. I'm pumped to see the Hardys, man. That's probably my markout thing of the night. I'm pumped to see them. It's going to be fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. It's going to be fun. Yeah, it's first class. The Nemeths taking on the Rascals, taking on the Hardys. So that's then a ladder match. So for the tag belts. So that's going to be cool shit. And they got a whole bunch of other stuff going down. I think Santino's in a match too. So I'm here for it all day, every day, man. I'm fun. It's going to be fun. My first TNA pay-per-view. So yeah, I'm fun. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. Yeah, man. So it doesn't stop. The one thing to do to catch myself on all those nights, also catching Jessie B on the Lowdown, which I have the privilege of co-hosting everything AEW, especially coming off an amazing all-in pay-per-view this past Saturday. Maybe tune in this Saturday, immediately following AEW on TBS. You got to like, comment, subscribe, do the thing, guys. Hit that notification bell and do us all a favor. If you're still here, leave a comment, hit the like button. Lets YouTube know, man, this is so much shit. There's a lot of people that wouldn't see us. Myself, Jesse, Big Mike, and Spedrock over at the Run-In as well, and also Vinny at Southern Square Circle. So, all right, man, that's it. I'm done chilling. It's been a great night. The episode was great, and on to NXT tomorrow night, I guess. That's kind of we'll go from there. And obviously, you and me will be talking AEW post All In, Cowboy shit, Hangman Page, your new AEW World Champion, and a lot of other stuff to talk about. This is going to be Wednesday, so it's going to be a good show.
Yep. It'll be exciting. I'm excited for it.
Mike gave me a 10. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, man. It's tough, man. I feel like it's not a rehearsed thing. It's just got to make sure I hit check all the boxes and get everyone their credit, man. And also, speaking of Mike and Kicking On It too, man, I'm an asshole. I forgot Mike and Tori over at Kick It On It too every Tuesday and Thursday. You can catch them here on the Chairshot Media Group and also over on Twitch, doing GM mode over on 2K, WWE 2K, and also talking everything wrestling as well. So definitely check them out as well. Give them a follow, shoot them a subscribe. So Awesome. All right, man. Well, it's been awesome. Thank you so much, Jesse. It's always a pleasure. And
Sure.
you and me will get back at it. We'll get back at it Wednesday immediately following Dynamite.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, folks. Well, for Jesse B, I'm John Anthony. Thank you so much for tuning in. Raw was awesome. The road is only getting shorter as we go into SummerSlam, so make sure you tune in, check out all our programming. We'll see all of you tomorrow night for the NXT Rewind.